Welcome, world observers. Imagine waking up one morning and suddenly you're speaking a language you've never learned. It sounds like science fiction, right? But this bizarre phenomenon is known as foreign accent syndrome, or Sussex syndrome. 30-year-old British woman named Louise Clark, a recruitment consultant from Bristol, who, after a severe migraine, began speaking with a French accent. A rare brain disorder left the 30-year-old recruitment consultant believing she was living in Paris. She started speaking French all the time, rang her friends to invite them to stay in the French capital, and asked to eat croissants. She was also plagued by migraines and hallucinations, and ended up so confused that her worried family took her to hospital. After months of tests, she became one of only 200 people in the world to be diagnosed with Sussex syndrome. The disorder is thought to be brought on by stress and affects the brain, ears, and eyes, mainly among young women. In Miss Clark's case, it appears to have brought back memories from when she was living in France 4 years ago and confused them with the present. This suggests that her brain had retained these linguistic imprints and reactivated them after the neurological event. These cases are rare, but they're real. People from all walks of life have reported waking up and speaking languages they had no prior conscious knowledge of. Some speak with perfect fluency, while others have a more limited vocabulary. But the common thread is the sudden, inexplicable shift in their linguistic abilities. Language is primarily processed in 2 areas of the human brain. One is responsible for speech production, and the other manages language comprehension. When these areas are damaged or disrupted, it can lead to various language disorders, including aphasia. In most cases of foreign accent syndrome, the trigger is a neurological event, such as a stroke, traumatic brain injury, or severe migraine. These events can disrupt the normal functioning of the brain's language centers, leading to the emergence of a new linguistic pattern. But here's where it gets really interesting. In some cases, the new language isn't entirely new. Researchers have found that individuals often speak a distorted version of a language they were exposed to in the past, even if they had no conscious memory of learning it. This suggests that our brains may store linguistic information in ways we don't fully understand. The concept of speaking in tongues, or xenoglossy, has also appeared in religious and spiritual contexts throughout history. In the Bible, the apostles are said to have spoken in various languages during Pentecost. Some believe that these events were miracles, while others offer more naturalistic explanations. From a scientific perspective, xenoglossy remains a mystery. Linguists and neurologists are still trying to unravel the mechanisms behind this phenomenon. Some theories suggest that it may be related to the brain's ability to reorganize itself after injury, a process known as neuroplasticity. It's also possible that our brains store vast amounts of linguistic data that we're not consciously aware of. This data may be activated under certain circumstances, leading to the emergence of a new language. The brain's ability to store information is vastly more powerful than we understand. The implications of this phenomenon are profound. It challenges our understanding of language acquisition and the limits of human memory. It also raises questions about the nature of consciousness and the relationship between the brain and language. It's important to note that learning a new language typically requires years of dedicated study and practice. The cases we've discussed are exceptions to the rule, and they highlight the extraordinary capabilities of the human brain and the capabilities of this complex and mysterious organ we're only beginning to understand. Thank you for joining us on this World Observer journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever experienced or heard of anything similar? We'd love to hear from you.